Welcome to Channel 18 News. I'm Jim Rogers. At approximately 6:45 a.m. Monday morning, a southbound Ford Mustang crossed into the northbound lane of State Highway 19 North, striking a North Hopkins Co-op education bus. Both drivers died as a result of the accident. A female passenger, a teacher's aide, was on the bus. She was transported to the local hospital and is in good condition. Justice of the Peace Brad Cummings has ordered an autopsy on both bodies. The DPS is investigating the accident. Dying in the accident, Larry Resendez, age 33, of Como, the driver of the Mustang. The driver of the bus, Perry Evans, age 52, of Sulphur Springs. Sunday afternoon, a man called Cumbie police to report a number of items taken from his home. The man believed his son had taken them while he was away on a trip. The officer made contact with the son, Clayton Ryan Hanson, age 19, who told the Cumbie officer that the vehicle in which he was riding contained illegal contraband inside the lockbox. The officer found multiple marijuana grinders and a small plastic bag containing a white crushed substance that tested to be methamphetamine. Hanson was also admitted to taking the property. Hanson is in Hopkins County Jail, charged with possession of a controlled substance under 1 gram and theft of property over $750, but under $2,500. A traffic stop by the Hopkins County Sheriff's Deputy near AutoZone in Sulphur Springs led to the arrest of Adrian Lopez Ontiveros Jr., 21, of Mount Vernon. Detecting the odor of marijuana coming from inside the vehicle led to a probable cause search. In the vehicle, the deputy found a clear plastic bag containing 1.5 ounces of marijuana and a metal screw top container containing 14.4 grams of a white powdery substance identified by Lopez Ontiveros as cocaine. He's in Hopkins County Jail, held on a total of $50,000 bond. Monday morning in Hopkins County Commissioner's Court, 2 proclamations were read. One proclamation named the week Fire Prevention Safety Week. The second proclamation proclaimed October as Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Was established to commemorate the Great Chicago Fire, actually, and in 1871 the fire killed more than 250 people, left 100,000 homeless, destroyed more than 17,400 structures, and burned more than 2,000 acres. The fire began on October 8th, but continued into and did most of its damage on October 9th, 1871. And so in 1920, President Woodrow Wilson issued the first National Fire Prevention Day proclamation. And since 1922, Fire Prevention Week has been observed on the Sunday through Saturday, which October 9th falls. Since 1922, Fire Prevention Week is observed to save lives, protect property by keeping the public informed about the importance of fire prevention and the remembrance of the Great Chicago Fire. And it takes place this week, October 9th through 15th. Key message for this year's campaign is don't wait, check the date. We place smoke alarm every 10 years. The smoke alarm campaign represents the final year of a 3-year outreach to educate the public about the basic essential elements of smoke alarm safety. Do I hear a motion to approve the proclamation from the Commissioner's Court as to Fire Prevention Week?
So moved.
Have a motion from Wade Barkley. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second from Michael Dale. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Unanimous. We have a second proclamation today, and we have some guests here in the court, and we're honored to have you here for Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and I want to thank you up front for the work that you do. Abuse are not tolerated in the communities we serve. Abuse diminishes the full expression of life, which is every person's right. Safety is an organization that provides services to survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault. Those services include 24-hour crisis hotline, counseling, support groups, shelter, housing assistance, crime victim assistance, rape crisis intervention, accompaniment to court, legal assistance, educational programs, and professional trainings. And whereas Safety's main offices in Mount Pleasant has offices in Titus, Lamar, Hopkins, and Red River counties, Safety serves 8 counties in Northeast Texas: Titus, Camp, Delta, Franklin, Hopkins, Lamar, Morris, and Red River. And whereas 1 in 4 women age 18 and older in the U.S. have been the victim of severe physical violence by an intimate partner in their lifetime, 1 in 3 adolescents in the U.S. is a victim of physical, sexual, or verbal abuse from a dating partner in the past year, whereas Safety has provided services to 1,548 individuals in 2015. Safety Sulphur Springs Outreach provided services to 320 individuals in 2015 and averages 20 to 40 new clients a month. The Sulphur Springs office is located at 613 Gilmer Street, and now, therefore, I, Robert Newsom, Hopkins County Judge, do proclaim the month of October 2016 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Well, it is Fall Festival time in Hopkins County, and one of the first events is the parade. We're going to find out about the parade and many other Fall Festival activities from Parade Coordinator Reagan Dennis.
Our parade is going to be Saturday, October 15th at 10 a.m. It will go from Buford Park, like normal, down Conley, out onto Gilmer, and out Broadway. It's sponsored by Sulphur Springs Dodge, and we will have our reigning cover girl, and all of the contestants will be in the parade. The Sheriff's Posse and the Veterans Honor Guard will do the flags at the start. We're welcoming anybody that wants to enter to go ahead. If you want to be judged, we welcome that. We're going to be giving awards for Best Antique Tractor, Best Car, either antique or classic, Best Theme, which is just fall, is just the theme for the year, and Best Youth Float, and then Best Overall entry. And if you're going to enter, you can get forms off of our website at hopkinscountyfallfestival.com, or you can contact me at 903-243-6225, or on Facebook. The Fall Festival has a Facebook page. I have a personal page. We can be reached either way. And you don't have to enter beforehand. You can enter that day, but we would like for you to enter beforehand so we're not going crazy that day. And you need to arrive at 9 a.m. if you're going to enter, so we can start getting everybody in line and ready to go. And then we're going to judge at 9:30 and do awards and pictures right after that, and then we will get the parade kicked off. So it should be fun.
We've enjoyed parades for years and years with Fall Festival. It's just something annual that people turn out for. Kids, they want to sit along the sidelines and maybe get candy.
Oh, I know. Yes, and I'm pretty sure most everyone is going to have candy. So the kids always love that. And we just kind of want everybody to come out and get it kicked off.
Do we have parade marshals?
We do. The grand marshals this year are the linemen from Encore and FEC. We wanted to do that because they kind of don't get a lot of recognition, but those are the people that are out there, you know, kind of risking their lives when it's storming and we have no electricity, and, you know, they're not at home with their family. They're out there working on the lines and making sure that we have electricity and everybody's functioning properly. So we wanted to kind of honor them this year.
Will we see the cover girls in the parade?
You will. You will see Allie Bessonette, which is our reigning cover girl, and then you will see Jessica Smithers. She is from Sulphur Springs, and she's one of our contestants. Then you will see Cammie Froneberger, and she's from Miller Grove, I believe. And then you will see
Maddie
Peebler, and I know Maddie's mom. She's from Yanis. And then we have another girl from Miller Grove, and her name's Demi, and I don't recall her last name at the moment, but Weatherford. Okay, I was like, I know it's a long last name, but I couldn't remember for sure. But we will see all of those girls. My mom has them coming, and we'll get them out in, I guess, order. And Mom will also be riding in the parade. I was originally going to drive her, but now that I'm overseeing the
Outlining
parade.
everything.
I'm not doing that anymore. So someone else is going to drive her. And of course, we'll have the normal dignitaries, the sheriff, and, commissioners, people. I think we're going to have someone from Bob Hall's office. So,
Oh, yeah. They come to Sulphur Springs an awful lot.
Yeah.
Well, and then we have like one more minute left to talk. So tell us about the weekend of the 22nd, 23rd.
Well, that weekend, we are going to be having a high school rodeo in the arena of the Fall Festival. So we wanted to bring in a concert for those kids so they would have something to do after the rodeo, because most of them have to stay in town because the rodeo's on Sunday as well. And so we have Ed Burleson coming in, and he's going to do a concert. He's a Texas country guy. He used to rodeo, and so he has songs and about rodeo and all that kind of stuff. And the kids and their parents are going to get free entry to the concert, and anybody else that wants to come is welcome to do so. And the tickets will be purchased there that night for $3, and that's being sponsored by J. Hodge Chevrolet, M&F Western Wear, and Circle E. So we are looking forward to it. It'll be a good show. And then we are also going to do something new and have a blood drive. The Carter Blood Care bus is coming out, and we'll be at the Civic Center from 9 to 2 on Saturday, the 22nd.
Okay. And there's lots more than that.
Oh, yeah, there's so much.
Thank you very much, Reagan, for coming in to tell us about this.
Thank you.
We'll see you at Fall Festival.
Here's Don with sports.
The Lady Cats volleyball team defeated Texas High 3-1 on the road Friday. The match featured two teams that were tied for second place going in. The Lady Cats are now all alone in second with a 6-2 record in district play, and they're 27-9 for the season. The score Friday was 25-16, 25-22, 21-25, and 25-18. Sharita Hill led the Lady Cats with 13 kills. Tori Moore had 34 assists, and Andon Hammock and Kaylee Jefferson had 14 digs each. I talked about the Texas High win with Lady Cats volleyball coach Justin Manis.
Extremely tough place to play. This is the first time that I've ever coached there, and just the environment was a tough place to play, so it was good to get a win.
Tell us about it. How did it go for you?
You know what? I thought we pretty much controlled the match. We let one set get away from us, but unlike the Hallsville match, we came back in the fourth and were able to pull it together and really kind of dominate. We were very aggressive at the net offensively and defensively. We got good production out of all our hitters and some really good defensive play. It was just a real intense match. Some of the calls were very questionable, which, got both sides kind of heated. And so the intensity was there. But I just heard that to get a win at Texas High is a good thing.
They have a very intense coach. She tends to really make her presence known.
Yeah, and she did Friday night. So I think that kind of fired the girls up a little bit. And, of course, we came out and, after playing Hallsville and having such a disappointing, the loss, losing in 5, the girls came back out and they bounced back and played extremely well.
Sounds like Sharita Hill is really picking up her game. Like
she's
developing.
Yeah, she's really coming into her own. I think she realizes what an offensive force she can be for us. They weren't defending her side very well. They were small blocking on that side, so of course we're going to take advantage of that block and try to hit over it. And I think she had 13 kills in the process, and 2 of them were some big-time game changers. She put them in front of the 10-foot line. So it was impressive to see her play. But along with her, Autumn Tanton, Kaylee Jefferson, all our hitters really contributed to the win.
And then your role players did their roles with the digs, Andon Hammock.
Andon Hammock, Amani Taylor, Kaylee Jefferson. We passed the ball well. We were able to run our offense. Texas High did get their blocks, but they're going to. I mean, they have that big right side, and you got to find a way to get around her, but we kept bouncing back and doing what we needed to do.
Now, I recall here that we played Greenville, and I found them to be a scrappy little team that I thought they did a pretty good job of keeping the ball from hitting the floor. They're going to be a handful in their home gym.
Yes, they're going to be very much so. We're going to have to come out and be aggressive and put balls away fast. We can't play around with them. because they can pass the ball and they play good defense. So they're going to make us continue to play. And the key is to put the ball on their side, make them make the mistakes. So the harder we hit it, or the smarter we hit it, is going to be beneficial to us. But we go there, and so that's going to be, just something added to it. So we just need to play ball.
The Saltillo Lions finished second and the Lady Lions third at the Saltillo-hosted Brookshire's Challenge cross-country meet at Lake Bob Sandlin State Park last Thursday. Other area boys team finishers included Sulphur Bluff 5th, North Hopkins 6th, Como-Picton 10th, and Yantis 11th. Among boys, Saltillo's Dakota Patridge finished 5th, Turner South of Sulphur Bluff was 8th, and the Lions, Walker McGill was 9th, and Lyle Bench was 10th. Other area team finishers in the girls' run included Como-Picton 5th, North Hopkins 9th, Yantis 10th, and Sulphur Bluff 15th. Sienna Collins of Saltillo was 2nd in the girls' race.
Thanks for watching Channel 18 News. Have a great evening.